Hey everyone, this is Nitro. So I haven't done a Nitro setup video for 2 weeks, so I'm going to try to cover the last 2 weeks in this single video. And as always, the very first thing I'm going to talk about is the results of my dragon grind over the last 2 weeks. So here they are. Now, the week of the 5th to the 12th, we got double the number of dailies, right? So I was able to actually do the goddess trial twice rather than once every day. So it actually led to a few more SSRs, surprisingly. Let's see. So there was one SSR on Monday, Broken Star. On Tuesday, there was also one, the Assault Suit, which both of these were dismantled. I also got an Angel's Feather from buying buying an accessory there. So that was nice. And then Wednesday got nothing from the 2 runs. Thursday, I got a Baldur's White Robe, my first one, which is really Bozel's final PvP gear. So I'll eventually level this up. I'm not that PvP oriented, so there's no rush to upgrade this, but yeah, I have one now. Goddess Dress, which was another 100 ore. And then I also, really nice, got an Overlord's badge from the Timeless Trial. So that was a very, very nice one. It was my second one. Alright. After that, no SSR on Friday, no SSR on Saturday, and then on Sunday, I did 45 runs. Okay? Which is crazy, but 45 runs, and I only got 2 SSRs. However, they were both SSRs that I didn't have previously. One was the Bloodsword Hunting, and the other one was Owler's Bow. So even though there were only 2 SSRs, I was very, very happy about it. Finally got, 2 of the SSRs that I did not have at this time. It's kind of ironic though, because my partners for these 45 runs got like 5 or 6 SSRs by comparison. In any case, last week then, now there was only 1 daily dragon run per day as opposed to 2. So Monday didn't get any, Tuesday didn't get any, Wednesday I didn't play, Thursday I didn't play, Friday I did 5 random SSR accessory purchases, and I actually got myself an Elven Belt. So yet another SSR, but not very useful. I think I turned that to 100 ore as well. Saturday, nothing, and then Sunday, 49 runs, and 2 SSRs from that. Throne Guardian, which I actually kept to level up an axe for my tanks. So now I have a level 30 Throne Guardian right now. And then the last night, which I also turned back into 100 ore. I also got a Gaia's Helmet from the World Event, which is great because Gaia's Helmet, in my opinion, is one of the best PvE tank helmets. Alright, so overall, not that many SSRs, but I'm steadily getting more of the ones that I previously didn't have. So that's a nice advantage. So I'm just going to go into the game now. Alright, so in terms of other SSRs that I need, it's kind of annoying. I'm going to bring it up inside the game, and let's go over weapons. Alright, still missing an Extreme Magic Bow for Zerida. I think it's almost required for a really good Zerida. I mean, you can use something like Bloody Melody or whatever, but you really want the Extreme Magic Bow so that she gets no, unit damage not reduced in melee combat. Alright, so that's one I really need. The other one I really need is still Ragnarok. I still don't have one. So, for the rest that I'm missing, Spirit Griever doesn't matter. You don't really need it. Yggdrasil Branch, it's practically required if you use a tank other than Ledin. So, if you use Freya or Vargas or Grenier, you really want the Yggdrasil Branch because it allows them to ignore enemy defense. Not required, but it really helps them do damage. Alright, so I would like it, but I don't need it. Blue Star, my Leon uses Seal Guardian, so I don't need that. Cursed Lance is actually the best weapon for Luna if your Luna is in her Pegasus class. Nice to have, not required. And then the last two that I'm missing, or last three that I'm missing, Red Moon, Bathory the Seductress, and Dragon Slayer Graham. They're all nice to haves, but not required. So really, I'm down to 2 required SSRs, Extreme Magic Bow and Ragnarok, for my current party. Armor-wise, I'm actually missing 4 of them. And the most critical one is Last Rites. Okay. Almost practically, you want this Last Rites for Cherry, for Ulte Muller. You probably want one for Assassins as well. So I just really need it. Bloodline Magic Armor, you know, it's also really, really useful if you have a level 51, but I don't, so it is what it is. Same thing for Aeolus's Battle Armor, you know, right? Because Bloodline reduces melee attacks, whereas Aeolus reduces ranged attacks. So they're both useful if you can get them. And then finally, Demon Lizard Skin, nice to have, also not required. I would say in general, Last Rites is better than Demon Lizard Skin. Alright, so those are the 4 armors that I'm still missing. Helmet-wise, well, as I mentioned, I just got the Gaia's helmet, which is, in my opinion, the best PvE helmet if you get one, because it increases magic defense, and it also reduces physical damage taken, as long as your hit points is above 80%. So it's just best PvE armor. Best PvE helmet. Other helmets that I'm missing, there's 5 of them. King's Crown, not that critical. Tenyo's Headdress, it's one of the few helmets that gives plus hit points, so it could be used on a bunch of mages. Soul Stealer Headdress, which in my opinion is the best helmet for PvP Bozal for silencing effect, right? Increasing magic defense is a nice effect. You can actually also use it on characters like Ledin, if you so wish, because Ledin is a holy class. And it's the same thing for Charon. Charon increases defense as opposed to magic defense, and it can apply a debuff that decreases the damage dealt of enemies. So again, can be used on Ledin, can be used on Bozal, etc, etc, etc. And then there's also Odin's Battle Helmet, which is, again, nice to have but not required. Overall, though, I really need, let's say, a Tenyo's Headdress for Lana, and it would be nice to get a Soul Stealer Headdress for Bozal. But that's PvP equipment, not really required for PvE content. Alright, so that's weapons, armors, helmets, accessories. Because you only get 1 per week from Timeless Trials, you know, you're going to be missing tons of them. So I just don't have a lot of them, you know. Slayer's Headdress, I'm not even going to go over them. There's lots of them that I want. Alright, so that's pretty much everything I want to say about the equipment changes for the past week. So, now let's talk about my characters and do some equipment upgrades. So, because I got a bunch of ore last week, I was able to purchase 2 Epic Martial Spirits, right? And so that means I can upgrade an item to level 50. Or I can upgrade the Veil of Light to level 50. So my Luna is nearly complete at this point. So here we go. Let's upgrade this. After this, I just need to upgrade the Elder's Bow. And then, obviously, class change Luna into Bow Knight and Bowmaster. And then she's done. So, nearly there. The class change will happen in June. Because I don't have any runestones right now. So, 0 runestones. So, Luna is going to be my next character to upgrade. And then hopefully I can do Ulte Muller to turn him into his flyer class so that he's actually useful. And then, yeah. And then probably Cherry after that. Still 3 key characters that I really kind of need to upgrade. I may actually do Cherry first before Ulte Muller. We'll see. Alright, so let's do Luna. Luna is currently my priority. So let's upgrade her. And I'm going to have to buy some runes. So let's start with the SSR. Alright. So strengthen this to level 40. And then strengthen this once more to level 50. Alright, so a bunch more runes to buy. Okay. So with this, my gear is upgraded for the week. And so I just wanted to briefly talk about my equipment sets that I currently have after I do this upgrade. And actually, I have a whole bunch of them now because of Eternal Temple. So I actually have 3 melee character sets. One on Leon, Seal Guardian, and Ace's Armor, Vampire Mask, Winged Shin Guards. Second one is on Bernhard, which is Seal Guardian, level 40, and Ace's Armor, level 40, Reaper's Breath, level 50, Speed Boots, level 40. Third set is Elwyn, Seal Guardian, level 50, Carbon Fiber Armor, level 40, and Ace's Helmet, level 50, Overlord's Badge, level 50. And in addition to these 3, there is the tanking set, which is on Ledin, Oath of Justice 50, Gaia's Armor, level 50, and Ace's Helmet, level 50, King's Amulet, level 50. So, really, 4 melee sets. Okay? And when I need to change Ledin's gear to an actual Lancer for Guild Wars, let me just show it on Freya. Quick equip. There's the Throne Guardian level 50 at this time. So there's the Throne Guardian, and then the rest of the gear is Ledin's set. So that's my, I guess, alternate set of gear for my tanks. Okay. In addition to those, there is currently one general purpose mage set on Lana with Blue Moon, Death's Robe, Sage's Hat, and Holy Ring. Death's Robe is only because I have a level 50 version, in that I got 4 copies of this Death's Robe. Ideally, I would replace it with the Tenyo's Robe, right? So that Lana would have plus 10% hit points rather than no hit point buff at all from the Death's Robe. But until I can get this level 50, that's not happening. So there is Lana's equipment set at this time. The general mage set, which I moved to other mages like Liffany, Hein, Jessica, etc. Alright. Next set is Bozel, which has been fully upgraded at this point. Dark Crown, Galaxy Cloak, Miracle Staff, level 50, and Speed Boots, level 50. It's not his perfect PvP set, because PvP set, you want to replace Galaxy Cloak with Baldur's White Robe, so that he has a chance to not have reduced damage in melee combat. And then for the Dark Crown, ideally you would replace it with the Soul Stealer headdress. So there is Bozel. And then what's next? Liana. Liana has a healing set. Blue Moon, Green Leaf Coat, Sage's Hat, Crystal Ball. Okay, so that's the first healing set that I have. Almeda has a second healing set. And this healing set is shared between Almeda and Chris. Gift of Eternal Life, because it allows an additional heal effect. True Cross, level 40. So 2 big imp buffs. And then there's the Sage's Hat and the level 30 Devout Coat, because, well, Chris and Almeda should never be melee attacked, so the defense doesn't particularly matter. So there is Almeda set, and then finally there is another set on Sophia, which is shared between Tieris and Sophia. And that's an Ulver Staff, level 50, a Tenyo's Robe, level 20, just using it until I can get this to level 50. Sage's Hat, level 50, Crystal Ball, level 50. Again, neither Sophia or Tieris is expected to take a melee attack, because they should always be in a tank's guard range, so that's why you don't really need to upgrade the armor for them. Alright, so there's 3 healing sets. And then, in addition to these sets, there's also 2 more. one for Luna, which is her exclusive set, and then Cherry's equipment set. So Cherry has a general purpose flyer set with Last Night, a Gargoyle Jacket at level 40, only because I picked up 3 of these, Jormungandr's Eye at level 20, and then an Assault Ring at level 50. Solid set, not amazing, but it works. And Luna, well, her set, we just saw it being upgraded. Veil of Light just got upgraded to level 50. Twilight Helmet, level 50. Both of those add plus 10% magic defense. Okay. There's a Twilight Armor adding plus 11% magic defense at level 40. Not really a priority to upgrade in my opinion until I get another one. And then finally, she currently has a level 20 Barrier Lance weapon. I could upgrade this, to be honest, because I do have 2 more of these, but I don't really see a need to either, because my Luna is really just here to... Yeah, I mean, she's in the transition phase. She's not really finalized until I get her Bow Knight and Bow Master class. Okay, so that's it for all my equipment sets at this time. The ones that are usable anyways. I have a second mage set that's building up. That's not on Egbert. It should be, I think, on either Hein or Jessica. Yeah, Hein. So this one is a set that I'm slowly building up, but until I get, you know, a level 50 Blue Moon and a level 50 Star Earring, or another plus int accessory, this is not going to be a finalized set. So, but the chance, in all honesty, the chances of you using 3 mages in one battle, like Lana, Bozel, and then Hein or Jessica or whatever, is highly unlikely. So a 3rd mage set is not really required, it's more of a nice to have. So, that's it for my current equipment sets. The priority ones is definitely I think the 3 melee sets, 1 flyer set, you know, and then the 3 healer sets, which is actually overkill because you only really need 2. Alright, thanks for watching everyone. This is all my equipment at this current time. And on that note, Nitro out.